Hi guys, welcome back to Sapima tutorial. I want us to solve this problem together. The problem I solved on the paperwork that I posted on my page some days ago. Several people said they did not understand it, so I've come to make a video about it. Alright, so the first thing I will do is to expand the square roots everywhere. I'll remove the square root, remove the square root. So what I will have is 0.0938 raised to power 2 times 0.2131 over 0.8275 raised to power 1 over 2. Square root is same as power of 1 over 2 times 0.00131 or raised to the power of 1 over 4 because the square root covered all of the problem. Okay, so from here we start simplifying. My numbers will be here and my logarithms will be here. So let's pick the first one, 0.0938 raised to power 2. Alright, the first thing I'll do is to get the characteristic, which I'll get by counting the number of decimal places to the right. 1, 2. I'll have bar 2 because I counted a number less than 0. Okay. Then I'll check for 93 under 8 for my logarithm. That is 9722. Then at this point, remember we have power of 2, so we'll use 2 and multiply. Because I have a bar 2, we will not multiply straight. Let's split this value here because we have bar. If it's a positive, I'll multiply it straight. So I'll split this as bar 2 plus 0.9722, separating the characteristic and the mantissa. Then we'll multiply. 2 times bar 2 will give me bar 4 plus, use calculator and press this one, or you multiply one after the other. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 7 14, I will write 4, carry 1, 2 times 9 18 plus 1 19, this is 9.1, that one that is remaining. Okay, then add 1 4, this is negative 4. If I add 1 here, I will have bar 3.9444. so we bend it here, we keep it here and solve for the second one. I have 0.2131. To get the characteristic, we'll count only once because there is no 0 before 2. So I will have bar 1. The next we check for 21 under 3, difference of 1, and that is 3286. Now because this and this are multiplying, we are going to add their outcomes, their logarithm numbers. So remember that these two are multiplying, and whenever logarithm is multiplying, you add their outcomes. So this plus this will give me 0, carry 1 put here. 5 plus 8 is 13, carry 1 put here. Add here, we have 7. If I add here, I will have 12. I'll write to carry 1 put here. Now that one is positive, so bar 3 is negative plus positive 1. I will have bar 2. Now bar 2 plus bar 1 will give me bar 3. Alright, so we keep this as our numerator. We have gotten this as our numerator, everything we have above. Let's solve the denominator. I have 0.8275 raised to the power of 1 over 2 because of this square root. Look at this here. So the characteristic will also be negative 1. So we have bar 1 point. Check for 82 under 7, difference of 5, and that is 9178. Because I have power of 1 over 2, then we are going to divide by 2. Now we don't divide straight also because we are solving values less than 1. We have bar. This bar is not counted as a whole number. Okay, it is a characteristic, it's not a number per se. So in order to solve this, what number can 2 divide comfortably without a remainder? That is 2. So we have bar 2. Now what number can I add to bar 2 to give me bar 1 back? That is a positive 1. Minus 2 plus 1 will give me minus 1, which is what we have here. Then put your point and write the numbers here. All right, so we are dividing by 2. At this point, you can now divide. 2 will divide the negative 2 and also divide this. So 2 divide here will give me by 1 plus, use your calculator and point this one. 2 dividing here will give me 0.9589. So let us add here now. I'll have by 1.9589. So we've settled this one for this guy. Let's solve this one lastly before we add up. I'll have 0.00131. To get my characteristic, I'll count 3 times. You know, you keep counting until you have counted a non-zero digit before you stop counting. So this thing is by 3, my characteristic. So next, to get my mantissa, we'll solve 13 under 1 from the logarithm table. So the logarithm is 1173. Okay. So remember that this guy has a raised to power 4, which I did not bring down. Let's bring it down. It has a power of 4. So that means that we are multiplying by 4. We are multiplying by 4. Now I'll multiply this one straight. I don't need to separate it the way I did here because 4 is bigger than 3. So to give us our answer straight. Let's continue here. So if 4 multiplies 3, I will have 12. So I'll write 2, remainder 1. Then 4 times 7 is 28 plus 1. 29, I'll carry 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2, I'll have 6. 4 times 1 is 4. Then 4 times by 3 will give me by 12. Okay, so this is what we'll have. Now remember that whenever you are giving multiplication of 2 numbers, you add the logarithms. So we are going to add the logarithm of this one and the logarithm of this one. So let's bring this one down, which is this. By 1.9589 we are adding. So 9 plus 2 will give me 11. I'll write 1, put 1 here. 18, put 1 here, add to 6. We have 12, put 1 to 9, then we have 14. Carry 1, add here. Now by 1, positive 1 plus by 1 is 0. So we are having by 12. Okay, so this guy now is all we have gotten for this denominator. Because we have division here, use your numerator to subtract your denominator. So recall that this is what we got for our numerator. So I'll bring it down here again by 3.2730 plus what I've got here by 12.4281. Then we add 0 plus 1 will give me 1. Okay, so we are subtracting. 0 cannot subtract, so I'll borrow 1 from here. I'll have 2 remaining. Put 1 here, we have 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 2 is remaining here. Borrow 1 from here, we have 12. Here remains 6. So 12 minus 8 will give me 4. 6 minus 2, 4. Then here is 2. Borrow 1 from here, add here, we have 12. 12 minus here, I will have 8. Having borrowed 1 from here, I have by 3 remaining. By 2 rather, I have by 2 remaining. So we will now say by 2 minus 12. Of course, this becomes addition. So I'll have by 2 plus 12. This will give me 10. So I will have 10. So this is the solution for everything inside this bracket. But remember that we still have 1 over 4 outside as a power. That means we are dividing by 4. Remember that anytime you have 1 over any number here, you use that number to divide. So we press our calculator straight to divide because the number is a positive number. If it's not positive, then we still need to do what we have done here. So let's press calculator here. If you divide 10.8449 by 4, we obtain 2.7112. So the next thing, which is the final thing we are going to do, is looking for the anti-logarithm of this mantissa. Where we have gotten it, I will not tell you what to do with the 2. So check for 71 under 1, difference of 2 from the anti-logarithm table. The anti-logarithm will give us 5142. That is the anti-logarithm, which is the value we are looking for. So what we do next is to use the characteristic to represent the decimal point with this answer. So what we do is to, I always say stand on top of 5 and move twice, 1, 2, and put the point in the front. So our answer becomes 514.2. This becomes our solution. Thank you so much for watching to this point. Please like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you. Bye bye.